Wow, so cute. I know it's a bit gross, but like, what can you do?
That's fine. Welcome to our podcast.
Long overdue. We're finally here. We're finally doing it. Oh, I'm taking my slides off. Okay, so today's topic of discussion we've decided is going to be toxic friends because we've come to meet a few of them, be interaction with a few of them, just a couple.
Cut a few off.
Cut a few off.
Keep a few.
Yep. And we just thought it would be a good first episode, and we just have some words of wisdom to share, just through our experience, I guess.
Yeah. But also to all of the toxic friends that we have cut off, we wish them well.
With peace and love. No harm,
bad,
no foul.
Yeah, there's no bad blood, you know. Don't hate on anyone.
Yeah.
Peace and
With
love.
peace and love. With peace and love. Bye.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
I think your situation is probably the most interesting just because of just everything that
I don't really know where to start.
Yeah, it's a lot. Out of respect, I'm not going, obviously we're not naming anyone.
Yeah.
Just because that's fucking rude.
It's just,
We're just not going to do that. I feel for the people that know us and involved in our lives, they'll know exactly who we're fucking talking about. If you think any of our stories are about you, fuck off. You didn't see this. Again, with peace and love.
Just go away.
Yeah, just stop. I don't even want to go into like the depth and like story wise because
I didn't think so either. I didn't want to do that either.
Okay. I was actually thinking just before about like this and like what we're going to talk about and who we're going to talk about, and I realised there's actually quite a few people.
Yeah.
Your ex.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Oh my god, I don't know. I just would like to, my point of advice to people just in general when it comes to any sort of negative person that you discover, I guess, is negative, just fucking always have a guard up, because being a young, naive person, I'm going to talk about myself like years ago when I was in, the first toxic situation. I was very vulnerable, fucking sick in the head. I felt so poorly about life and myself. I didn't recognize I didn't recognize the
toxicity
exactly until like I had enough. So as much as you would like to approach life in a like nurturing and a loving way, it's probably best to always just have some sort of guard up, because it's fucked. People don't always have the right intentions. You may come across people that always do, and that's beautiful, but you need to learn how to separate the bullshit from.
Yeah, because a lot of people are really good at disguising it, and you don't want to see it. Like, you literally don't want to see it because you love these people that are in your life.
Yeah.
And you don't want to believe that what they're doing is actually harmful and affecting you so much.
And I think it's really difficult, especially if you have like a friendship or a relationship with people for a long period of time. You have that attachment to them. They've been involved in your life for so long. Like,
can't really cut them off now.
Exactly. Like it's so much more difficult to be like, okay, I'm gonna separate all these memories and all these good times we've had together and be like, bye. There's a lot of attachment when you've experienced life so much and you've gone through all these motions with someone, and then you just kind of realize, oh shit, like this isn't
working out.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's take it back to fucking who knows how long, 6 years, possibly, maybe 5. This kind of like comes into like the school aspect of things.
That's okay.
Yeah, okay, that's a whole nother episode. But anyways, I moved away from my hometown in which I was friends with Lily and friends with a lot of people, and I moved away to go to school and to be with my mom and whatnot. Came back, everything was like really awkward, had a friend, hit it off, we were friends for years, and I truly did love this person. I still have love for this person, but it's just like, we're not meant to be friends, and that's okay. So I would like to first and foremost say that. No bad blood. But this person at the time for me was, I would identify as a very toxic person. They were very emotionally manipulative. They would kind of try and isolate me. I feel, again, my personal opinions of things, I feel like because they had me at such a vulnerable state, and once I started to get out of that, they
didn't like it.
Yeah, they didn't like it, so they would try and, you know, distance me from certain people I would hit it off with, or be jealous of the relationships that I would form with people. It was a very strange situation, but I tolerated it for so long just because this person was my best friend and I love them very much. It just came to a point where it's like, this is bullshit. I am a person, I have so much love to give and it's not being returned. I always felt like this person had like a secret vendetta against me, and like I always felt like it was either they loved me or they hated me, and that's not healthy. I'd always try and, you know, do things. I would even, you know, be mean to people. I would cut people off, or I would act a certain way just to please this person.
Yeah.
And that is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, it is.
It happens to me as well in this time period.
Yeah, like
it was really bad, and we have a lot of regrets from that time about life. Because you are very impressionable when you're younger, and you, like, for the people that you love, especially friendships in like high school and like your teen years, you do anything for your friends, or at least we were like that. And so it was a very toxic, like, if your best friend hates someone, or not even hates someone, but just doesn't get along with them, then you kind of had to as well. And it was very fucked.
It was.
It was really bad.
Like, yeah, we do have a lot of regrets in regards to that time period, just with the way that we went about things. Honestly, I wish I could go back, but we couldn't, and we have learned and we've grown from that, so that's whatever. But just, I just don't understand. It's just so amazing to look back on, like, who we were then and what we let slide, and who the people we are today, and how we've never let that kind of behavior slide with us. I guess you have to live and learn.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's so important. If this person loved and cared for you as much as you cared for them, they would not make you feel guilty for not behaving a certain way, not thinking the same. They would encourage you to, you know, experience life, make new friends. It's all about that support. Whatever you feel like you give to people is what you shall receive in return. And if that's not what you're getting, then that's not a friendship you should really hold highly, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Growing since then, I have discovered a lot of self-respect and self-love. I'm still working on it, obviously. But I know what I do and I don't deserve, because I know I am a good person, and I know, like, these things in which I never thought about myself. So that's the standard I hold to myself. That's what I'm trying to say. You should hold a standard to yourself and what you do deserve and what you don't deserve. And set boundaries in what is lenient and what you can forgive and what you shouldn't forgive and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because
you let a lot slide.
100%. The dogs.
Hi.
Stop trying to be involved.
They want to be in our podcast.
Yeah.
I don't really know where to start. Basically, a warning sign would be, for me, I found, would be people that you grow a friendship with very quickly.
100%.
Because usually, not all the time, but like usually they are just trying to please you and be similar to you so they can draw you in, I guess.
100%, yeah.
So that's what happened with me. I had a really good friend who I thought that they were a very good friend for me. But it just was very toxic, very toxic. it got to a point where it was like really scary as well, because a lot of people were worried. I didn't really see how bad it was until the situation was sort of done, and until everyone was sort of like, hey, this is like not really normal. Because I put a lot of trust into people that I care about, and I sort of just like, I don't know, I don't really like look at the bads in people, like unless I don't really like know you. Like if you're in my life, then I will sort of
push it aside.
Yeah.
What I personally like, something that is a warning sign to me, I was meaning to fuck off, Mars, fuck off.
You don't even know.
We're gonna see more pass. Hold on. Ew, he's bad.
And he was like laughing.
What I have learned from that situation, from the recent situation I was in, was people can tend to victimize themselves a whole fucking lot in order to achieve sympathy from you.
Yeah, definitely.
And because if you're a normal functioning empathetic person and you know feel sorry for people, that kind of tends to trap you in, and then you feel guilty getting out of the situation because they put all of their issues onto your shoulders, and then you would feel like an asshole to be like, fuck off. You know, because they've told you so much, they've put all, but that is extremely unhealthy. If you've met someone and they right off the bat have just opened up and fucking dealt all of those cards to you, like all of the negative shit, like I have these issues, this is what I've been through. In a healthy situation, it's very rare that someone opens up to you about their past traumas, their mental health issues, literally right off the bat, because that is something so personal. And unless you're literally just like that kind of person, it's very rare for someone to do that. I feel like
I'm that kind of person.
But to a certain extent, you know, because we can openly say, yes, we have mental health issues, but we're not going to be like, when I was 14 and wanted to kill myself, this is what I was thinking. Like, it's so personal. There are some things that you don't feel comfortable sharing with people. And I personally think that that is most definitely a play in order to kind of manipulate you and emotionally like trap you. And it's really fucked up. That's a warning sign I would think of, because even still, like with like friendships you may have for a long period of time and stuff, people using their mental health issues or past traumas or whatever as a like a scapegoat to behave poorly, don't fuck with it. I think that's very toxic. But in saying that, we all have been in a circumstance in which our past or our current state of mind has caused us to react a certain way or something. But constant behaviors,
and if you're not taking the steps to actually change, and like you don't really care, or like you're aware and you don't really care, then you can't really give people the green light. I don't know what the word would be, like just the pass. Because, you know, as you said, you need boundaries and you need to protect yourself first. And as much as you want to help other people, it's not your responsibility.
Exactly.
And you just need to protect yourself, because how else are you going to help them? Like, you literally can't help them if
you don't help yourself first.
Yeah,
that's so important. You just have to, I think that, put yourself first. And I always thought that was a very selfish thing. Thinking of yourself first. I don't know, that's just the way I would function. I would just, it would bring me happiness by helping other people.
Definitely.
And you know, helping them sort through their shit. But then at the end of the day, like, where the fuck were they when I was needing that kind of assistance? You know what I mean? So I was like, at the end of the day, I'm the only person I can really depend on. I owe that to myself. No one else owes me that. So I need to do that. Put myself first in every situation. Obviously within reason, I guess.
And it's taken a long time for us to realize that and like actually be able to do that. Still, like, sometimes we can't.
Oh, it's hard.
But
it's
like,
so fucking hard.
I feel like that's just a growing point for everyone.
Because like after the first time, I was like, I'm never putting myself in that situation, like I'm never letting anyone take advantage of me, like blah blah blah. And then it happens. And it happens in different ways, and it's so sly and sneaky. These people operate differently. Like, it's so hard when you're in that moment to identify that these people are being a certain way, unless it's me and I can see from an outside view. If it's not happening to me personally and I actually care for the person, again, you let a lot slide until it reaches a point, and then you're like, actually, you're kind of fucked up, and I'm not sticking around for this. Bruh. Me referring to Lily's... Get the fuck out! Get out!
He's like, I want to be involved.
Get out! You guys are not welcome, I'm sorry. They're too distracting. Actually, they might be good for our anxiety.
Yeah.
You're just gonna hang out? Cool. Okay. Well, don't steal my shit. In regards to Lily's situation with the person Lily's referring to, I was not friends with them. Like I was never I never had like a really good friendship with this person. Get the fuck down, seriously, you cheeky rat.
He wants to be in the movie.
Don't hit not my fucking angel rose quartz, bitch. Okay, anyways. Stop! He's gonna knock it over again. I'm holding it. He'll get up. I could kind of see things
Clearer.
Yes, definitely a lot more clearer, because I didn't have any emotions attached to this person at all. I did get along with them and had good times with them and whatnot, but I just saw through their bullshit from day dot, and I even told them that. I was like, bruh, I read you like a motherfucking book. Oh. I just felt I did feel like I could see through them. I felt like
You want to get down now?
I felt like they dumbed themselves down in front of people or to people in order to seem a lot more harmless than what this person was. Very strategic, I thought this person was. And no one else thought that. Everyone thought I was a bit of a fucking like mad hatter. Because I would go on rants to like Finley and be like, oh my god, this is what I think is going on, blah 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 blah. He was like, what the fuck? Like, he's not capable. They're not capable of that. And I was like, bro, no, like it's happening. And it was. I don't even know like if that's any warning signs. Seriously.
It's just you telling like what the situation.
I think it was more my intuition.
Yeah, I know.
Rather than like actual warning signs. But then again, there were a few warning signs.
Yeah, that helped the intuition.
Yeah. But all in all, I never liked this person.
Yeah.
There were just things about this person I just couldn't wrap my head around. I did not like. Tried to give them the benefit of the doubt because all of my friends did, but I always just like kept my eyes on them because there was just something that did not sit right with me about this person.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I was right. So trust your fucking intuition, trust your gut, because 9 times out of 10 it is correct.
Yeah.
Bro, get your ass off me, Reg. Thank you.
Also, if you go out of your way to like, not go out of your way, but if you put in the work to like have boundaries set for yourself and you communicate those boundaries to your friends and they still disrespect them, that's really not okay. Like, that's not an okay thing.
Cut them off.
Yeah, that's like really,
so disrespectful.
Yeah.
It is.
And I feel like that happens a lot with friendships. And so you really need to value yourself and your, what's the word? Oh my god, I've already forgotten it. Boundaries. And make sure that you're being protected.
Yeah. 100%. I just feel like, seriously, he's like,
Bitch,
good
I wanna be
boy.
involved.
He's involved. Look, his little head's
Good
in
boy.
there. Look over there. Look over here. Woo! Handsome. I just feel like that person, like, that's like a whole hour.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Let us know if you want like full in-depth story times of these people, because I feel
We will.
Yeah, we definitely
We
will.
totally would.
I just have a lot of trauma from that situation, so
Yeah.
I feel like it would take me a minute to actually like remember everything that like happened.
We'll definitely have to plan before and like write it out 100%. I did not invite you.
How to cut people off like respectfully?
Yeah.
I don't know how you would do that.
I'm usually just like, sorry, not working for me. I don't know. I guess like the right thing to do, Reggie, this is not okay. I guess the right thing to do for like yourself and for the other person, if you actually like care for them, would be establishing boundaries first and foremost.
Yeah.
That's very important to do. If they don't respect those boundaries, then that gives you every fucking right to just be like, look, I've given you the opportunity, you haven't listened.
Yeah.
This isn't right for me. I'm sorry. Like, bye. Because everyone deserves to have what they're comfortable be respected, and if someone can't do that, then they just quite simply do not have a place in your life. I think that's all it really needs to be in regards to like trying to get your point across, trying to salvage a friendship if these things are happening.
Yeah.
And if they're not heard, then fucking bye.
Yeah. And people aren't supposed to be in your life forever. Like, so many people you're supposed to experience and learn from. Voice crack.
I love it. Cute.
So don't be so hard on yourself if that's what you need. If you need to let someone go out of your life, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It hurts, and you're definitely going to have to heal from it depending on what role this person played in your life. But yeah, just don't be so hard on yourself letting people go and like thinking about what could have been.
Exactly.
Because it really doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you're always gonna have people that support and love you, and you just can't let people disrespect you.
Yeah.
You really can't.
Definitely not.
Oh.
Also, in saying this, we wanted to talk about toxic traits within ourselves.
Oh,
because in these situations, most part, sometimes, I can definitely identify.
Yeah.
We can be the toxic friend sometimes.
No, everyone can be toxic and be a bad person to your friend and not be there like you would like to. But that's life. Like, you need to learn the bad in yourself so you can grow and so you can be better.
I think it's a lot of self-reflection, I guess. Taking that time to really think about like your actions and how you're treating people, because I know hands down I have been a toxic friend. Like, I know I can, if I really want to, I can manipulate people into getting what I want. Like, I know I'm able to do that, but I know that's fucked up.
Yeah.
And I would do that at a younger age, and because I knew I could, and I knew how to, you know, go about things in order to get what made me happy, but that is so fucked up. And that took a lot of self-reflection and a lot of growth and just trials and trumps, I guess. Like, it takes a lot, and still there are things that I need to work on, but in these circumstances, like, it's all good and well for you. It's all good and well for us to sit here and be like, oh, these are the things that we went through and that are really toxic and blah blah blah.
But people have stories about us as well. There's no doubt about that. Like, we've been bad friends.
Yeah.
Everyone has been at some point in their life.
No one's perfect.
Yeah. You just need to make sure you're learning from it and not making the same mistakes and hurting people in the same ways.
Exactly. Just grow.
Yeah.
Put my angel back. Love it. So cute. I love it. A ciggy would go down fine.
Should we pause for a ciggy break?
No.
Okay.
But I feel like this one's a bit difficult because I don't necessarily, want to like go in and like expose people.
Yeah, same.
And really go in and into those past memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it will have us like a bit
angry. I'll just sit here and be like, fuck off, bitch. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
It's really scary. Just like the light. I like literally haven't looked at the camera like this whole time. I've just been like looking like at the floor. Like,
I've been looking
at yourself.
I've been looking at the camera and then at the balls as well.
I have been looking at the balls
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either. You'll
Just
see.
attracted to balls.
You'll literally see my eyes just going every place.
Oh yeah, I was looking over there a lot.
But the camera, because I'm just like, I don't want to look at myself. I'm probably gonna look at it and be like,
Nah, it's not bad. I'm really hungry.
I
Do you want to order a Domino's pizza?
Yeah, a Domino's. Yeah, let's order a Domino's.
Should we?
No, yes. I actually would love that.
We're manifesting the money.
We actually need to do that before we start from now on. Let's just do a little manifestation. Manifestation prayer. Just feel like this is what we want, this is what we get. Maybe we should do that thing where we write the note in the backyard, bury it, water it for 3 days.
Bay leaves?
And bay leaves, yes. We can do the bay leaves. And there's one where you literally write on a piece of paper like what you want to achieve, like a realistic goal.
Yeah.
You plant it next to a plant and then you water it.
Oh my god,
like every day, and apparently it works.
That's really beautiful.
We should do that.
We should do
Like
that.
successful podcast.
Yeah.
Comments in the podcast. Please.
Self-love also.
Yeah, and self-love and just like peace, love, positivity with peace and love.
What should our next one be?
I don't know.
Should we just do mental health for the next one? Because I feel like that goes with like
Yeah.
us
Let's
being
just
toxic.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to blame like us being toxic on our mental health.
No,
like,
but it definitely, yeah. Me literally being like,
Responsive.
your fucking mental health does not make it okay.
Fuck mental health. It's not a fucking excuse.
It is not an excuse, but it definitely does play into certain
definitely
behaviors
if you're
and
not working on it.
yeah. But it doesn't give you a reason to treat people like shit.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Definitely.
Fucking shut up.
Shut up. Get out. Run away. Alright, bye guys.
I think
we need
we're
a
done.
cigarette
We
and
do.
a kiss. So enjoy.
Thank you. Bye.